Hey everyone, so welcome back to my channel. I'm Julia, if you didn't know that already. I'm literally just in my hallway right now because I saw a picture on Instagram and it got me real triggered, and I just thought I'd create a video about it because it's kind of an important message that I want to get across to you guys. I'm literally wearing my pajamas right now. I'm not even I wasn't even gonna film today, but I was like, no, I actually really want to say something about this. Okay, so I'm not here to make a hate video on anyone who does this or any celebrity, but one of the major celebrities that does this and influences younger girls is Kylie Jenner. And I love a lot of things Kylie Jenner does. I love the Kardashian family, but some things, they are just in the spotlight, okay? And they really have to be aware about what they do because everyone is watching them, sort of, and a lot of little girls look up to those girls in the family. And these girls are mostly grown adults and they can do whatever they want with their bodies, and just I don't really care because it doesn't affect me, so I don't really care. However, Kylie Jenner has a young audience and she is also young. She's not even 20 yet. And I just think that some things she posts, they just kind of get me irritated because I know a lot of little girls look at them and they are sort of unrealistic to what little girls should look like. These little girls idolize Kylie Jenner, and not even just Kylie Jenner. I don't want to make this video about Kylie Jenner, just models and just people in general. There's a lot of pictures. These pictures are not of Kylie Jenner, but they're pictures that influence little girls. I don't like how these girls idolize pictures of models that are edited and photoshopped and all that, because they look at themselves in the mirror. A 12-year-old girl saying, oh, I don't look like this. A 12-year-old should not look like this, neither should a 19-year-old girl. The beauty standard we have is, oh, you have to have a huge butt, a really tiny waist, and big boobs, small nose, arched eyebrows. You have to have all these things that are perfect to society, and that is so not real. Literally, little kids are trying to look like these adults, and that's not how it's supposed to be, you know? I feel like my little sister is gonna look at them and be like, oh, I have to get my eyebrows waxed when I'm 10 years old, or I have to grow my boobs huge and my waist super tiny, and then have a huge butt. Well, these things, and my mom even told me, when you were 20 years ago, it wasn't good to have a big butt, but it was good to have a small butt. So when people do all these plastic surgery things, they're trying to get a big butt, and once you have a big butt, in 20 years, maybe that's not in, and then you're like, oh, and then I have to make it smaller. I don't like how everyone just conforms to what society and beauty standards have. It just irritates me. I don't know what to say about it. It's bugging me. It's kind of just a rant video, but still, I just want to get across to you guys that don't look at all these okay, this photo, I don't even know what photo I'm thinking, but this photo is photoshopped, and trust me, I've worked with Photoshop in just classes and stuff, and I will never Photoshop one of my photos and put it on my Instagram. And if I do that, then get mad at me, because I don't think I will ever. Because of course I put filters on my Instagram, but that's different than making my boobs look big and my waist look tiny, and oh my god, sorry, I shot my phone. And my butt big. When I'm facing this and I'm taking a picture, you guys see what is real. You guys don't see my skin smooth or my butt enlarged. Everything I post is just me, and it's natural, and I'm never gonna except for makeup, but makeup is still your face. I'm not changing my face. Even contour is a little outrageous, how people want to make their cheekbones look more sharp or whatever. That, your cheekbones, my cheekbones, I don't even have cheekbones. And I do the contour and do the bronzer to try to make it look like something it's not. And God didn't give me that Angelina Jolie look, and that's fine because I'm not Angelina Jolie, I'm Julia Face, you know? I don't know, it just bugs me how everyone wants to change to look like this. You're not gonna look like this. If everyone looked like that, that'd be boring. People can look like this and this and this and this, and they're all beautiful, and you're beautiful the way you are. You don't need to have a tiny nose. I have insecurities. I know people do things to change something they're insecure about to make themselves more confident and stuff, but for me, I am insecure. I don't have a tiny nose, but I'm fine with it, you know? I am insecure about, I have a lot of moles and freckles, and I used to be super insecure about that. And then I saw that Gigi Hadid has moles and freckles too, and I was like, oh, it's okay, she has them. But that's so messed up. I was insecure about it until I found out that someone who is considered beautiful in society has it. So I'm I can be like her, and I can be beautiful like her just because we have the same, similar thing on our bodies. Like that's so messed up. And then I look at pictures of her and I'm like, oh, where'd all her moles go? They Photoshop them out. And that makes it seem that, oh, they aren't beautiful. Oh, no one wants to see that. And I have a lot of them. And so it makes me feel like uncomfortable. And it's like, oh, like those aren't popular, those aren't beautiful. Like you have to like cover them up. And that's so messed up. And that's what gets me irritated because like, that's what, it just bugs me. How little girls look at people and they're like, oh, I don't have a small nose. I have to pretend I do. Or I don't have a big butt. I have to like use Photoshop to do that. And that's just like so messed up. Literally, I don't even know where I'm going with this video. I just wanted to get across to you guys that what these Kardashians post and what all these models and stuff, there are, like if they post a picture like this, their arms are slimmed down, their boobs are like out, their waist is cinched in, they like get like softened skin, like it's not the actual picture. If you're a little girl watching this, and if you're an adult and you want to do whatever, you can do whatever, that's not my business. But if you're a little girl, you don't look up to these people and think that, oh, I have to look like that, or oh, like I need to have my mom pay a bunch of money to get me lip injections. Like, no. If you have your own money and you want to do that, that's fine. But I don't want little girls paying or having their parents pay for them to get all this stuff done when you really don't need it. When you get eyelash extensions when you're 12 years old. Like that, no. You don't need to do that stuff. Like literally, don't look at adults in the spotlight and think that that's how you have to look like. Of course, there's like society beauty standards and like all that stuff, but like try to just ignore it and be comfortable like and how God made you instead of just how he made Kylie Jenner. And even Kylie Jenner doesn't look like how she was made, you know? She was made like this and she looks like this now. And I don't want little girls, not just little girls, everyone, I don't want you to think, oh, I have to have this body for a certain boy to like me. I hate that because little boys and songs and everything, it's like they're influenced to like the slim, thick girl who has, you know, small here, big here, big here. Like it's so messed up. And they're like, oh, if a girl doesn't look like that, she's not pretty. I personally, when I am friends with someone, I look at their personality. I look at how good of a person they are. I do not look at their body or their face or their makeup. Like that's not who I am. That's not how I look at someone. I'm like, oh, if they're ugly, I can't be their friend. Like that's so not how real life is. In magazines, they don't look at personality because it's a picture. You don't see their personality. Yeah, in a magazine, they don't look at your personality, look at your looks. If you're pretty, they'll put you on the cover, you know? Stuff like that. And that's not how it is in real life. Sorry, my sister just got home and she's gonna walk right into me filming. It's so awkward. But yeah, I just wanna get that across. And if you guys wanna continue this conversation, comment below your like view on the story or whatever. And then I'll come back to you guys and we have a little conversation about it. Or if you guys want me to make more videos about this, then let me know. And yeah, so don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and also subscribe to my channel. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Follow my social medias down below. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Bye. Mwah.